Jennifer Cole, and this is my informational speech.
Nice shirt.
Bullying has become a major issue in the U.S. in the past decade. In 2011, the Youth Risk Behavior Surveillance Survey put on by the Center of Disease Control, the CDC, which surveys all high schools across the United States, identified that 20.1% of high school students have experienced bullying on school property and 16.2% have reported being bullied electronically. The Stop Bullying Foundation reports that 66% of teens have witnessed or saw people joining into the bullying. I'm going to talk about three major areas of bullying, which are the roles of bullying, the risks and warning signs of the bullied and the kids who are being bullied, and how we can respond and prevent bullying. Bullying can happen in different ways in different places and over the internet. There are also different roles being played in bullying, not just the bullied and the bullying. Bullying is described as an unwanted aggressive behavior among youth that involves the real or perceived power imbalance. The behavior is repeated or has the potential to be repeated over time. There are 4 different types of bullying. The first is verbal bullying. This is saying or writing mean things about others, which can include teasing, name-calling, inappropriate sexual comments, taunting, or threatening to cause harm. Another form of bullying is social bullying, sometimes referred to as rational bullying, which involves hurting someone's reputation or their relationships. This is leaving someone out on purpose, telling children not to be their friends, embarrassing someone in public, and spreading rumors about someone. There's physical bullying, which involves hurting someone or their property. Hitting, kicking, pinching, spitting, tripping, pushing, taking or breaking someone's things, and making mean hand gestures. There's also cyberbullying, which is a big concern in the United States at this time. And this includes bullying through email, text, or chat sessions, rumors sent by email, text, or over social networks, and embarrassing pictures and or videos through email, text, or social networking. Now let's look at the different roles of bullying. There are many different roles that take up, or several different roles that take up bullying. It's not just being the bully or bullied. There's those who reinforce, outsiders, and defenders. Of course, your bully is the person who is performing the aggressive behavior towards their peers, and the youth who are bullied. Those are those that are targets of bully. The youth who assist are not necessarily the bullies, but they don't lead the bullying, but they're there to assist the bully and reinforces that negative behavior. Then there's those who reinforce, that are kind of standing behind. They often laugh, and that provides support to the person who's bullying. Outsiders, youth who defend, and those are the ones who stand up for the bully, for the ones being bullied. Now that we know about the roles, let's focus on what the risks are. Those that are at risk for being bullied are those that are perceived to be different from their peers, perceived to be weak or unable to defend themselves, depressed, anxious, or have a low self-esteem. They're less popular than their friends and have few friends, don't get along with others, and they're seen annoying or provoking, or antagonize others for attention. The youth that are at risk for bullying are sometimes well-connected with peers, have social power, and are very overly concerned about their popularity. They like to dominate or be in charge of others. Or they can be isolated from their peers and be depressed or anxious. have a low self-esteem, and be less involved in school and easily pressured by others. Risk factors for those who bully are they are aggressive or easily frustrated, have less parental involvement, or having issues at home, they think badly of others, have difficulty following rules, view violence in a positive way, or have friends that bully others. Now that we know what to look for, let's talk about how we can prevent these from bullying from happening. Adults can talk with children about bullying and bullying situations. We need to make sure we keep an open level of communication and model how to respect others and to be kind to others. In schools, we can assess the situation, create policies and rules, and build a safe environment, and most important, educate our staff and our students so that they know what to do when a bullying situation takes place. In the community, our stakeholders can work together to build a safe environment for our youth in the town. There are times where all these preventions aren't going to work and there's bullied situations. So the most important thing is to not be a bystander. Step up and say stop. Adults need to respond quickly and consistently to send the message that we will not accept bullying. And we need to make sure that we're supporting everybody, the bullied and the bullied. Now that we've gone over all of those, let's do a quick review. Bullying can happen anytime, anywhere. There's not just the bullied, there's a bully also. Everyone has a role to play, and we need to make sure that we have prevention strategies in place to make sure bullying doesn't happen. We need to let the youth know that it's not acceptable. We will not end bullying overnight, but we need to continually think about how we can change it. 36.3% of youth were bullied, and we need to let them know that we are working on this and it's not acceptable.